Welcome back, Guthrie Kennard and Helen Tredway. This time
If you turn it up, it'll get real loud.
Well, thank you.
I don't
Thank
know
you.
what
Thank
this
you.
thing is.
I don't need
also be sure and fill that tip jar up, guys. Everybody's got to participate. That's what your job is.
Oh, thank you. It's funny because the little 11-year-old kid, that really works when Jack's playing with me. Because they go, oh, don't forget we got a tip jar out here, and all the folks, they're coming from an 11-year-old kids,
Yeah.
And I say it, and everybody just walks out the room. All right, this is a song about Fort Worth, Texas. This is a new song. It's called Riverside, and I think I'm going to call the record Riverside because, like I said, Jim and I. Is it Jim and me or Jim and I?
Jim and I.
Jim and I. I thought Jim was a Cancer. So like I said, we grew up right block from the river and stuff, and it was an interesting neighborhood. We had 2 cops out of the neighborhood, Danny and my brother. They used to throw rocks at police cars. Then they end up being cops. And we lost Danny not too. We didn't lose him. He passed away. But he was the first one out of the neighborhood, really, other than, your mama. For our generation. Or I'm 2 years older, so your generation. 2 years makes a big difference, like when you're like 13 and the other person's 11 or something. Is that the correct math there?
Yeah.
I think so.
You got it. You got it.
Nobody knows who the hell you're talking to, but other than that, it's all.
Jim Rainey.
Yeah.
But the audience doesn't know.
Oh.
I never was very good at algebra, so I don't
Me
know.
neither. Cogenders. Nobody knows what cogenders are. Nobody watches Mayberry anymore. So anyhow, Jim's right there. So I figured everybody knew Jim.
Hey, Jim.
Jim doesn't have his name on the chair in here yet.
No, not yet.
Oh.
See, to get your name on the chair, you have to either be dead or you have to buy the chair and put your name on it.
A chair every time I come here.
All right.
How much those chairs cost? I don't want to die. Not yet. I'll save up.
I know.
$19.99.
I can afford that.
That's a good deal for a chair.
Yeah,
Made in America.
that's right.
Can I get a senior discount?
I don't know. You have to ask Costco. Oh.
So senior discounts do save you tax at the hotels, or motels, whatever you want to go to. Depends on your financial situation. Daggone Tom, he needs to cut them lights off. They've gone up quite a bit.
Yeah.
Anyhow, I think I'm going to name the record Riverside, this new one, and this is a new song. I used to play at a little biker bar over there on Belknap and stuff, and it's Belknap and whatever. The roads don't sound really good together, but a block up is Riverside. But I played this club not too long ago. Well, it's been a while ago, but they had a big shootout in it. 2 of the gangs got in a big fight over there, and a couple of guys got killed. Well, I wasn't playing in there that week, thank goodness.
Yeah.
That's good.
Rob Redwine asked me to do a song swap with me. I said, Rob, don't ever call me again. Because, well, anyhow, they changed this venue into a restaurant. And I won't say the name because we're on Facebook time. But it's like a deal where I went in there, and it's really a nice restaurant now. But I haven't been in there since a week before that big shooting. So I'm thinking I'm playing there in their corner. And, and they thinking to myself, well, these people are eating there's a Cajun restaurant. Having a really nice meal, and I just wanted to get up and say, or play, and just say, oh, that guy got killed right where you're eating that nice dinner. I know that shouldn't be funny, but it is, I
don't think that would be real good for business.
No, I think I probably would. It probably would give me a hot check.
Yeah.
So anyhow, this is a song about that part of little town. It's called Riverside.
All right.
Yeah, and you gonna sing it with me? Well, I know you never heard it.
Sure, why not?
Okay. And I'm in A.
Okay.
Just really A. Yeah. Devils in the bushes and his skin and souls. Back gasoline and burning bones. You can hear the wilder when the demon rise. Ain't nobody here ever survives. Well, Bill Knapp crosses Riverside. Well, Bill Knapp crosses Riverside. At the bottom of the levee where the river runs east, a Big Daddy cut cane gear, cut him deep. You can hear the voices from the Buffalo Plains, back behind the alley and through the trees. Well, Bill Knapp crosses Riverside. Well, Bill Knapp crosses Riverside. Wham, bam, blood on the ground. Wham, bam, another man down. Wham, bam, another man down. But Bill Knapp crosses Riverside. Well, Bill Knapp crosses Riverside. Yeah. All right, Scott. Go ahead. Now bicycle Eddie will steal you blind. Hustle a dollar, score a dime. Down at the bottom where the mudcats feed. After dark, man, things getting mean. Well, Bill Knapp crosses Riverside. Yeah, girl. Well, Bill Knapp crosses Riverside. Well, Bill Knapp crosses Riverside. Well, Bill Knapp crosses Riverside. Crosses Riverside. Well, Bill Knapp crosses Riverside, yeah. Bill Knapp crosses Riverside.
Bill Knapp crosses Riverside. Bill Knapp crosses
Sing it, girl.
Riverside. Bill Knapp crosses Riverside. Yeah, Bill Knapp crosses Riverside.
Oh, Thank you. That's a brand new song. Thank you.
Oh. I know exactly where that is.
Uh,
I used to work right over there.
you did?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was. They're changing. The area is growing
Yeah.
so much now. They're turning it into like a, well, kind of like 7th Street is on the west side of Fort Worth.
Really?
They're moving all that over there, so it's gonna be really cool. for Fort
Wow.
Worth.
Yeah, it was a little rough when I worked out there.
Yeah. It's still a little rough, but it's getting, the people are moving in and changing it.
Yeah.
All right, Jim. Now I know y'all don't know. This is a section of, we grew up in Richmond, Virginia. Born in Richmond, raised in Texas. And there's a section of town called Shaco Slip.
Well, I like that.
Huh?
I like that.
Yeah, and it's a very haunted area. It's down by the river. And back in the day, it used to be, they used to bring slaves in there, ship them up the river there and sell them down there in Shaco Bottom. And I was reading up on it, because we grew up there, and it's a very haunting place. Edgar Allan Poe wrote many a story down there in Shaco Bottom, and they have a Shaco Poe museum there. He didn't live in that house. I think most of the houses was burned during the war or some other time. But so between all of the history there, and everything, and I'm a big history buff, especially 'cause being from Virginia and that part of the country. And so I wrote this song. It's called Shaco Slip. I'm in D minor. Here comes poor Edgar with a raven and a fishing pole. He met his first cousin, Miss Eliza of Baltimore. Bound for Philadelphia in a 3x2 wooden box. Henry Brown, he crossed the river with a biscuit and a woolen cloth. You can hear the steam wheels rolling up and down the muddy water. Smell the honeysuckle growing over the Spanish moss. Now go down, Moses, to the landing and bring your walking stick. Hell as devils have acre and the red flags of Shaco Slip. Now go down, Moses, to the landing and bring your walking stick. Hell as devils have acre and the red flags of Shaco Slip. Yeah. Old man Lumpkin spits tobacco out in front of the liquor store. Miss Mary says he's the devil in the flesh. Someday he'll meet his maker. Little boy blue, come blow your horn. Sheep's in the meadow and the chickens in the corn. Down in the bottom in the pens of the holler, you can hear the sweet blood call. From the 7 hills to the city of churches, burning bridges over the James. Ain't no ride or whistle in Dixie, run south on the midnight train. Now go down, Moses, to the landing and bring your walking stick. The hell as devils have acre and the red flags of Shaco slip. Now go down, Moses, to the landing and bring your walking stick. The hell as devils have acre and the red flags of Shaco slip. Yeah. Well, thank you so much. Shaco, it's an interesting place. It's where Abraham Lincoln got off the boat, walked up the streets of Richmond into the capital of the Confederacy, and Jefferson Davis's seat, sat down in there. He didn't go upstairs, but he went down and sat in because he thought he was a gentleman, and gentlemen do not enter the residency of someone else's home back then, so the office was downstairs. And so anyhow, so all the slaves were freed when he got off the boat. They would come, here comes Moses. And it's an interesting place to be. And you can feel it. You can feel Edgar Allan Poe walking the streets.
Yeah, you feel ghosts.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's a cool song. Great story.
Well, thank you. And all right, here's another new song. It's called My Miss Honey. There's this waitress used to work at Fred's, she's really a really sweet young girl. And she'd always wear, cutoffs and boots. And she had tattoos on the back of her legs, went up, and they were like bows. Like stockings with bows.
Oh, okay. Oh.
So I found that kind of interesting. I'd be playing, she'd walk by,
Yeah.
Had a little wiggle in the walk, and that little tattoos of those bows on the back of her legs with them old silk-looking stocking things, with the liner running up. Found it quite interesting.
What color were her eyes?
Who cares, man?
When you're wearing sunglasses.
I think they were actually brown. She was I just loved her to pieces. She was working hard. She was divorced, had 3 children, and just worked so hard and take care of those. And she was really a sweet girl. So I thought I was going to write a song about her because she was just really cool. So it's called My Miss Honey. I've been cheating.
All right.
I got 1 chord. Well, there's 3 chords, but it stays on 1 chord for a long time.
Okay.
How you doing? Randy's not back
I won't
there.
get in your
There he
way.
is. Y'all doing good?
Yeah.
My Miss Honey, when you shake your thing. Yeah, you so hot, I gotta find some shade. She got a wiggle in the walk, she can navigate. Yeah, it on the back of both of her legs. Now, my Miss Honey, when you shake your thing. She's so hot, I gotta find some shade. Now, my Miss Honey, when you shake your thing, she make it back around like a boomerang. Yeah, boomerang, boomerang. Yeah, boomerang. Now my Miss honey wears Chinese shoes. Drives a ragtop Chevy with the engine in the boot. She's straight out of whistling the Bible Bell. Yeah, stirring corn and bread and buttermilk. Now my Miss Honey, when you shake a thing, she's so hot I gotta find some shade. Now my Miss Honey, when you shake a thing, she's so hot I gotta find some shade. Yeah, alright. Now my Miss Honey, when you shake a thing, she pick it back around like a boomerang. Yeah, boomerang, boomerang, boomerang. 4. Number 5. All right, go ahead. Now, my Miss Honey, let's get it wet.
Yeah.
I better sing that one again. Steven, put your limit. She's got me off. I got it. That's me making myself get off. It make me feel funny.
Woo!
Now, my Miss Honey, let's get it wet. Yeah, jump in the river down by the track. Now, you know, honey, she's long and lean. Yeah, she snap a manga right out of a tree. Now, my Miss Honey, when you shake a thing, she's so hot, I gotta find some shade. Now, my Miss Honey, when you shake a thing, yeah, she's so hot, I gotta find some shade. Now, my Miss Honey, when you shake a thing, she make it back around like a boomerang. Yeah, boomerang, boomerang, boomerang. I must have. That's our Kirby Kelly. Thank you. I'm in front. I love these two ladies right here. They're so cool. The world ought to have a sense of humor like y'all's. It'd be so peaceful. All right, I'm going to do a serious song. This is a song, I don't do this too often because... All right, this is a song I wrote about my... I'm going to do this for my good... I was on the phone earlier with my good friend John Finland, and we both lost our sons. So I'm dedicating this night to all the sons and daughters that we've lost. And I wrote this song to kind of like a little healing thing. After my son Sean passed, and the last thing he said to his mother, he said, "Oh, please let me go." And then he went on out of this world. And so I wrote this song. It's called "Mother, Let Me Go." If I can play it. Rest your soul, my weary son. Your king will come on the wings of angels sent to carry you home. Mother, let me go. Mother, let me go. Have no pity or sorrow for me. My suffering is no more. Though I walk through this valley of death, I am not alone. Mother, let me go. Mother, let me go. And stand before my God, resurrected and redeemed in my Father's home. Mother, let me go. Mother, let me go. This world too soon, I have loved you all. I will be with you again, waiting at heaven's door. Mother, let me go. Mother, let me go. Mother, let me go. Let me go. All right. Well, thank you so much. Thank you. That's for all the sons and daughters. I haven't recorded it yet.
You just did.
You know what? A movie should pick that up for soundtrack.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
Well, the only thing that I have a recording of it, I went over to John's and Dee filmed it, and you can go. It's called Mother Let Me Go. Thank you. And Marina's playing the banjo on it, and she's singing it with me.
Wow, I bet that's awesome.
It is.
Marina, wow. Yeah.
And but it's just live at John's house. And I don't. Where do you go to find it, Dee?
It's on your Facebook in the video section. Like if you just, if you go search for pit photos or the folders or whatever, it's under the videos.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It's not deep in there. It's not hard to find.
I may put it up.
Oh, man, that's just...
Yeah. Well, thank you. It's in Marina. She's singing the banjo because I wanted to kind of keep it kind of Appalachian type of feel to it.
Yeah, it's got a full sound because everybody's on it.
Yeah, and Jimmy's just playing the shaker or John or whatever they're doing. Well, thank you. Thank you. I think, that's thank you. That's thanks. Well, let's do this one. This is one of my favorite little songs. This one, Marion plays violin. She opens it with a little thing called Blue Ridge, a little intro to it. No, I can do that instead.
Well, I didn't mean instead. I mean,
After.
Yeah, that's
Do both.
Julie and Marion play such a great part on that. It's weird when you play it by yourself
you
because,
know what?
but
They couldn't play the part if the song wasn't already there and you did the song.
well, that's true.
There you go.
All right, I'll do that then. All right, this is a song. It's called "The Poet." We used to play down on the corner in Deep Elm with Texas Slim and Mouse Mays and Christian Brooks and myself. Every Sunday down in front of Flamingo Joe's, I think it was. And all the homeless cats would come and listen to the music. And there's one old soul there. I just loved him. They called him the Deep Elm Poet. And he wouldn't come up and ask you for money. But what he would do, he would write little poems on scratch pieces of paper and hand it to you. And, I mean, we'll say, would you like to buy a poem? And, of course, I said, yeah, I'd love to, you know. If I had, I was just as poor as he was, you know. Difference was I had a girlfriend. He didn't. That's an old joke, you know that joke. A musician without a girlfriend's homeless.
Oh.
Y'all know that. Well, it's true, isn't it, D? Yes. Well, you didn't have to be like, you know, you could have. It didn't have to be so quick. I know. So anyhow, they'd come all around, and this is on the Cross Your Heart CD, and Julie starts it out on piano. It's one of my favorite things ever. And she's over there. We're in the studio recording this. And I said, Julie, just be yourself, you know. And we practiced maybe one time. We recorded it, went through it twice on the recording. The second time we got it. But anyhow, Julie was kind of homeless at one time. And she is a phenomenal pianist, Julie Bonk.
She is. She's wonderful.
She taught Nora Jones how to play and on so many other young people.
Claire Hebert. She was Claire's voice coach. Yeah.
She's doing good, huh? Julie taught me how to sing too. That's just
Whatever.
Julie is the best road dog, though. You can go. I'd take Julie out on the road, and you know, she'll be sitting there. And so one day, she's never driven a van that big before, and I was so tired. It was really late at night, probably 3 a.m. And so Julie's real little. She can hardly see over the steering wheel. And I kind of laying down. I can feel the truck. I'm going, she's going pretty fast. I looked over there. She's going 90 miles an hour. I go, doggone, Julie. And then she passes a tractor trailer. You know how they blow you like that?
Uh-huh.
I went, Julie, I think I'm awake now. But anyhow, she starts this off. And she says, piano over there in Fort Worth at the Grand Piano at wherever we recorded it. I forgot the name of it, and I should remember. And anyhow, she says over there, and she's playing this beautiful part on there. And she's got long, long hair, way down. You can't hardly see her face and stuff. But I look over there, and she's playing, and she's just so involved. And she's sitting there, she's got tears in her eyes. She's crying and just playing this part. And you can feel that on the record. And then Marion comes in with that sweet violin. Mm-hmm. And I just love the intro of that song. So this is a stripped-down version of it.
After all that hype, they're not here.
But this is about all the homeless cats out there to come listen to us play. On the corner hangs the poet. No private Bible, words of faith. A wounded victim of fallen grace, baptized in the salvation of the streets. In the alley sleeps Napoleon, on the back seat of an old burned out car. A a war hero, a Purple Heart. I hocked his boots down in Lucky's pawn shop. And Queen Mary, she believes she once was, sits on a corner waiting for her bus. And Julio the cat, he's chewing bones, shot the rat trying to escape death row. And Chicken House Man swears he's clean, but his hands are filthy and his old ball cap stained. Little brother, he's running from the law. Robbed a store, stole a car. And little sister, she got busted downtown late last night, caught red-handed in the alley of the Nile. And in the darkness stands the poor, leaning up against the lamppost, throwing up his soul. And on the corner hangs the boy, leaning up against the lamppost, throwing up his soul.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, thank you. All right, I'm going to do one more and turn it over to Scott. Jim want to hear a new song. This is a song I wrote with that kid from Australia again, 8 Ball Aiken. It's on the course, it's with the band on the record. I'm still trying to figure out how to play it, kind of by myself. But I'm going to do this for Jim Rainey. It's called Tremolo Rain.
Trim a Little Rain.
Uh-huh.
Interesting title.
What was the name of it?
Did you say Trim a Little Rain?
No. I did. I kind of said that, didn't I?
It kind of sounded like that.
I know. It's like Dave goes, what did you say? Tremolo, sorry. It's my allergies. I'm trying to articulate my words tonight, and because I'm trying to, when you kind of allergies and your mouth just doesn't work.
Yep.
Well, my mouth never works right anyhow, so it's
Stringing back.
I know, that's what I need. Randy's sleeping back there.
I got it.
Once again, whoa, shoot. Almost said shit on FaceTime.
Facebook.
Oh, Facebook. Oh. Sorry, I don't mean to offend anybody.
Zuckerberg just knocked us off.
Well, there are worse things.
That's right.
So anyhow, this is a brand new song. It's called Tremolo.
Tremolo.
Yeah. With it. I'm disgusting.
Oh, we love you.
I love y'all. Give it up for Helen. My gosh, she's been up here all night long.
Thank you. It's been fun.
Scott, and then I'm gonna turn it over to you because I know you're sitting up here plugging in. You travel a long way, and
I'm having fun.
I want to hear you, and I know everybody does
Came to hear
too.
you, Guthrie Kennard.
Oh no.
Came to hear you, Guthrie.
So if I do, I'm still learning how to play this by myself because I'm so used to playing it with the band. I'm in G minor. Wild rabbit running across the ground from the clouds covered up the moon. I standing up on the back of my neck with feet in electrical stone. Old crow was dark as the year in the sky. The night crawlers casting no shadow. Crosswind blowing like a hound dog howling. Bullfrog buzzes and bones. The tremolo rain. The tremolo rain. The tremolo rain. Now Mr. Tom, he's a shady cat down on Bourbon Street. He'll pick your pockets, steal your wives, go gambling on the riverboat queen. He fell in love with a good woman in the house of the rising sun. She wears a 32-20 up under her dress, turning tricks in Storyville. Tremolo rain, tremolo rain, tremolo rain. Praise God. Bridge and lay Poncha train in the back streets of the blues. The ghost of lead belly and his old guitar, 12 strings and the truth. Barefoot shoeing, striking a spark, and dancing with a cobra cane. Down on the corner in the old French Quarter, down in New Orleans. Tremolo rain. Tremolo rain, tremolo rain. Tremolo rain, tremolo rain, All right, thank you. All right, Scott.
All right. I've been trying to think of what to play. You know, get up here if I don't have a set list.
I know.
Which one?
8-pound sledge.
Okay, yeah, I got that one's on. That one's in my mind. I was
That's
thinking
on the
about
set list. Here, that's on the set list, isn't it?
Yeah, that I'm looking at. I'm looking at Guthrie's words and thinking that's not my set list. Usually, what I do when I write these songs, and you know, Guthrie's telling you all these great stories about how, you know, the inspiration comes, how they come to you. I usually try to make up a different lie every time I play a song. But I'll tell you, this one here is just pretty much. I wrote this about a friend of mine and his dog. And I told him I was going to write this. We were sitting in his backyard, probably drinking beer. And I said, I'm going to write a song about you and that dog. And only in the song, you're going to live in the swamps. And he said, I don't live in the swamps, I live in a subdivision. I said, well, it's my world and my song, you're going to live in the swamps. So anyway, I came up with this. The dog's not as bad as I carry on, but... He's got tequila in his hollow leg, and he don't mind. Just help your son. Keeps tobacco in a live oak keg, and he don't care. You gotta roll it yourself. A little house sitting back in the woods, made out of slabs from a cypress log. The air's clean and the water's good, but don't touch that dog. That dog's got a mouthful of danger, vice grip jaws, and a chainsaw bite. Have mercy on a hapless stranger creeping around in the middle of the night. He's got a neck like a log chain pit bull and hair like a javelina hog, about as ugly as a one-eyed catfish. Don't touch that dog. Catahoula mama, red bone hound, blue heeler and a black mouth cur. He ain't scared and he won't back down. He's like a devil with fur. He said he got him from a hoodoo woman who lives somewhere along the cattle trace. Up someday if he can get up there and he can find her place. He's got a tail about as long as your thumb, eyes the color of a July fog. It comes down to a friend he can count on. Can't touch that dog. Catahoula mama, red bone hound, blue heeler and a black mouth cur. He ain't scared and he won't back down. He's like a devil with fur. Track back to the Cossatot River where the alligator guard and the Appaloosa cat. Knee deep in that Pond Creek water, need to wash my Joe mold and something like that. My head's hard like a bodark fence post. I can chip a with a white oak log and draw water from the Locksburg well. But don't touch that dog. Catahoula mama, red bone hound, blue heeler and a black mouth cur. He ain't scared and he won't back down. He's like a devil with fur. Don't touch that dog. Don't touch that dog.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you. That one's kind of swampy. I like catfish fishing. You want to do another one, or are you ready?
No, you keep going. Gosh. That's great.
I'll do this. I think I got my capo a little too tight. Makes your voice get real high.
You sure it's a capo?
Oh, my capo. Woo! I wrote this song. I think Sandy's got some brothers, and they're kind of rockers. A couple of them are, and they were sort of liking my stuff. And
I didn't know he could do that.
so I wrote this one. She took it over there and said, "What do you think about this one?" Too country. I said, "All right." Now I'm back on track. But wait a minute. Before I do that, I don't get very many requests, and Randy requested 8-pound sledge. And since it's,
So did Helen.
oh, you did? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'll do 8-pound sledge.
Pontiac? Oh, no, yeah, that's fine.
God, you're confusing me.
I know you set less better than you do, Scott.
Yeah, that's probably true. I'm a lot older than you are, though.
No, you're not.
Probably in the dog years, I bet. Anyway, yeah, 8-pound sledge. I probably wrote this song faster than any song I've ever written. And it's probably, every bit of it's the truth. This actually happened. Apparently I'm still rehearsing. Here we go.
I don't feel it.
Yeah, I've been talking to the devil, and the devil talks back to me. Hey boy, I can make it all easy. I can end your misery. Hey devil, I'm just trying to make a living. You know I wanna be a righteous man. The devil laughs at no man's righteous. You're just fat in this frying pan. So come on boy, go down easy. Don't step too close to the edge. I know your arms get heavy swinging that 8-pound sledge. I work hard every day for a little. I keep my belly full of collard greens. Outside in a world on fire, in here where the air gets lean. I got a girl, she's slick like a Buick, lit up with nitrous fuel. Hit me like a 16 penny and kick like a spavin mule. Come on boy, go down easy. Don't step too close to the edge. I know your back gets weary swinging that 8-pound sledge. Play on. So wash it down with a piece of my dirty soul and pay the devil what the devil is due. Keep swinging till the day I die. May oh on to the good Lord too. Hey, looky yonder, Willie, there comes Jesus a-walking down that sawmill road. Got a sack full of Bethlehem pig iron. How's he carry such a heavy load? Hey, Jesus, you know I'm weary. Can't you take me back with you? He just said, no, my son, still got a lot of work to do. So come on, boy, go down easy and don't step too close to the edge. I know your heart gets heavy swinging that 8-pound sledge, swinging that 8-pound sledge. Thank you. I ain't talking about sinuses and all that.
Oh, I know. It's
I thought I was just gonna have to stop and cough on that.
We'll just call us the Booger Brigade. How
I'm
about that?
telling you. Cough break. Yeah, I was gonna do a cough lead.
You all right, Guff?
Yeah, just, I'm like you. Everything's just going from down the ears. And
Oh, wait, I'm hung. I'm stuck, Randy.
He's bragging.
He's bragging. Did you say he's bragging? This has been a very racy show, hasn't it? See, look, you made me bite the end of my pick.
That's why I'm sitting. That's why I'm sitting low.
Yeah, that's the safest spot.
Got any more to share, Scott?
I don't think Randy's here. He's not hearing all this. He'll see it on Facebook, though. We'll be in trouble.
No,
I'll be gone by then.
Yeah. He said they already kicked us off.
They did?
no, he was lying.
Oh, he was.
Yeah.
Dang, I had something put in my bio. Once kicked off of Facebook. I don't know what I'm gonna go on here. I borrowed this guitar and I'm still trying to learn how to operate it. It's a very nice guitar.
It is.
I'm sort of in tune. Sometimes the capo throws you out of tune because you gotta get it just right. Anyway, this is that song I was talking about that Sandy's brother said, nope, too country. I said, all right, I'm back on track. This one's called Worse for the Wear. I shivered a little when I stepped out on the road, pulled up my coat and I shifted my load. Thought about all those seeds that I'd sowed, knowing someday I'd reap the whirlwind. I'd no one to answer to except myself and to God. I'd ride out at night and I lived on the prod. My dogs was all fed and my horses were shod. Midnight was my only friend. Then the shadows would start and the darkness it came, like it always does, but I'd walk back through the flame, gather my pride and deal with my shame, ride bloody and cold out of there, a little bit worse for the wear. Every life's got some edges, and they can get kinda rough. We never had much, but there was usually enough. I could sleep okay if I had the right stuff. Mostly I did not complain. I've worn out my welcome, I've left way too soon. Reached for the stars and grabbed only the moon. Worked in the fields January to June, sweating and wishing it'd rain. I've run hard on my freight, trying to keep it on track. Cried out to God, but the devil laughed back. Put everything I owned in a sack and lit out for something somewhere, a little bit worse for the wear. Some pay with their silver, some pay with their blood. Some wear diamonds and some wear mud. If you burn in the flame or you drown in the flood, in the end don't it mean the same thing? I keep it all in perspective and well within scope. We all gotta find our own glimmer of hope. Maybe I'll die at the end of a rope, or maybe I'll live like a king. Now these buzzards are circling up over my head. They're tired and they're hungry and wishing I was dead. I probably should be, but I've got some business instead. Hey, maybe I'll see you out there, a little bit worse for the wear. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
You remember the other one?
I know. Ain't nothing here but ravens and crows, an epitaph and a river bones. I stood in the middle of an old dirt road. Some say it's where his soul is sold. How many times has your rooster crowed before the break of day, before the hour has come? How many times have you crossed your heart, promises made and then been broke? How many times has your rooster crowed? Some preach of Judgment Day, some don't believe in anything. The tracks are frozen from the ice and snow. Sometimes words are harder than stone. How many times has your rooster crowed before the break of day, before the hour has come? How many times have you crossed your hearts, the promises made and then been broke? How many times has your rooster crowed? Tin fiddle and a diddley bow. Sometimes I feel like a rolling stone. The ground it trembles when the coal train runs, and the blues ain't nothing but another man gone. How many times is your rooster crow before the break of day, before the hour has come? How many times have you crossed your heart, is made and then been broke. How many times did your rooster crow before the break of day, before the hour has come? How many times have you crossed your heart? The promises made and then been broke. How many times has your rooster crow? How many times has your rooster crow? Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Great. That's a good one.
Thank you, Scott. It's your turn.
My turn?
Yes, sir. I'm feeding off you now, trying to.
I think we're doing good.
Yes, sir.
You know what I wanna hear.
Which one?
Always Helen Way.
Oh, okay.
Those lights don't blind you.
I worked the swing shift the night I heard you died. I think I sighed and pulled smoke into my lungs. Thumped my cigarette across the yard and caught my breath on a song you used to sing when we were young. And I believe the line between the Bible and the gun is worn so thin for me, they're hard to tell apart. I could have chosen easy roads, but I picked up these heavy loads. Your old man always said I don't work smart, but always found a way to break your heart. Always found a way to break your heart. I caught my second wind in Mena when we crossed the Ouachita, Arkansas, that shiny diamond in my mind. Caught my, I told you, had to stop the truck in Piggott, pay regards to Hemingway. So I drank till this tequila made me blind. You never cared to hear the songs I'd sing when I was drinking. You'd laugh at me, I'd tell you this is art. And then you'd kiss me like the fool I was. We'd get tangled up in love, sleep it off and get an early start. Always found a way to break your heart. Always found a way to break your heart. Highway 19 out of Canton was slick and wet with rain. A hydroplane negotiating with the wheel. I left you sleeping there so I could find the only thing out here that's mine. All these faithless walls of glass and steel. You always found a way to see some way to find the best in me. Always searched me for the hardest part. If I wake you up to say goodbye, I'd just tell you one more lie. Silently, betrayers do depart. Always found a way to break your heart. Always found a way to break your heart. I swear to God, another bloody year. Look at what we've done. Should I run or be ashamed I'm still alive? If I've come away with nothing else, one thing I've learned about myself: the jaded and the foolish can survive. And I'm driving with my window down. I cuss this heat and cuss this town. Curse myself for being old and scarred. Between the radio and highway noise, you take these odds and make your choice. A bitter dose is always swallowed hard. Always found a way to break your heart. Always found a way to break your heart. Always found a way to break your heart. I always found a way to break her heart.
Oh my
I think that's why she likes this song.
See. I'm in F.
Okay.
Love key. Sun is a shadow behind the hills below the meadow. Deaf is the cold, falling flakes of snow. My trousers are frozen the closer I get. Angels whisper for my soul to take. Hobo traveler has no blanket or boots, and there ain't no trains running out of here tonight. Traveler has no blanket or boots, and there ain't no trains running out of here tonight. Aching the closer I get. Angels whisper for my soul to take. Hobo traveler has no blanket or booze, and there ain't no trains running out of here tonight. Hobo traveler has no blanket or boots, and there ain't no trains running southbound tonight. has no blanket or boots, and there ain't no trains running out of here tonight. So sloppy, I haven't done this so long. Well, thank you. I haven't done that song in a long time.
Ain't no trains running.
Ain't no train. Yeah, ain't no run train. I forgot it now.
Yeah.
So ain't no
That's cool.
trains running out of here tonight.
Yeah, that's a cool song.
So, yeah, I have to remember it. Just saying now, I forgot it.
It's easy to do.
It is. You
Yeah.
know, I haven't done this. I haven't done some of these, I don't know, over a year.
Really? Wow.
So, you know, your mind, especially my mind, just forgets stuff so easy. I'm
Sandy,
starting to,
she always tells me to eat before you get up there because she said, "Why you were messing up and you forgot your words." I was thinking about a big old cheeseburger.
I'm like, when there's food, you eat.
Yeah, just eat before you go up there.
I know, I'm starting to put things that belong in the freezer, in the microwave. I'm going,
Hey, that might be good.
well, I'm thinking it's the freezer.
That won't work.
I know. Where did I put that? Oh,
Can't leave it longer than 30 seconds.
well, I, just putting it in the wrong place, Next morning I find out it's in the microwave.
Oh yeah, I bought me a big half gallon of Bluebell once and got a little bit of it. It's brand new. Got a little, put it up, but I put it in the refrigerator.
Oh,
I didn't put it in the freezer. I try to refreeze it. It don't work.
No.
You ever get in the car and forget why you're in the car?
Yes.
And something.
You ever gotten in the car and drove about 2 blocks down the road and called back and go, "Do you know where I am?"
It's a wonderment.
It is. I was doing like a keynote.
Well, we were showing our age on my face or whatever. Name.
Yeah.
All these old man stories.
Oh, yeah.
I got one where you get to the truck and you're about to leave and say, "Oh dang, I forgot my." What did I forget?
Yes.
And you go all the way back in the house and still can't remember what it was you forgot. So you just go on. Just,
I know, it's like, it does. You go out to the car and I forgot this, go back in, and we get back to the truck and go back in about 3 times.
yeah, I've done that.
Oh my gosh.
Do everything except what you went back in for.
Exactly.
That's how we get our exercise, though.
Well, it does.
That sort of thing.
It is.
I don't know, man.
Scott, what do I always tell you?
What?
Same.
Oh, yeah. Sandy said that. Well, I'm playing somewhere. I'll be darned. I was going to tell a story, and she said, "Don't talk too much." But I do. I talk.
No, that's good.
No, I used to have like stage fright and all that. But I tell you what, I've got plumb verbose here in my later years. I'll talk. I'll talk to anybody.
Well, I love hearing stories. I mean, I just thrive on stories. This old friend, he passed on now. He used to play with Johnny Winter. Uncle John Turner was the drummer in the original band. And it's like Uncle John, he'd just tell you all these stories, about playing Woodstock and all that stuff. And I was just intrigued, and I find myself turning into Uncle John. I'm telling more stories than anything else. I wish I had a nickel for every story now, but I've always found it intriguing.
Yeah, I enjoy your story. I like that.
Good stuff. It always tickles me because, like when I see Ray, I go, his friends are Ringo. I go, well, tell me about Ringo. What's he like? What's he like and stuff. So I just find it interesting to hear them tell those rock and roll stories.
Oh yeah,
clean rock and roll stories.
Is there such a thing?
Times have changed.
I guess. I'm still stuck in the Rolling Stones.
Oh, that's all right. I just love this. I just love y'all.
about your tattoo on your arm?
I bet they've got some
That
story.
was my dad's.
That's interesting.
Well, it was my dad's. I'm gonna sound like Bruce Springsteen now. This was my dad's nose art on his B-17 during World War II. Yeah, Ack Annie.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, so it was the only thing. He'd be hollering and screaming so damn much, wasn't he, Jim? Hear him down the street. And anyhow, so he'd start hollering at you, and and I'm just going, dude, you've lost your mind. Of course, I couldn't say it to him because he'd get knocked upside the head.
Right.
But so I said, well, he started screaming. I go, oh, hey, Daddy, tell me about the war. So he would just snap and just starts telling, okay, and he would start calming down and just tell you about this or that. Oh, actually, I wish I should have taped all that stuff.
Yeah.
So I remember some of the stories, but as you get older, I forget them as well.
That's before tape recorder, wasn't it?
That was before, or portable tape recorder. You had to, yes, and it's not like phones today. So I was thinking about the other day, he was hollering and screaming on one day, and I said, damn, Daddy, the war is over. Leave me alone.
I remember the thunderstorms would get him sometimes and just throwing completely out in left field. And I remember being over there one time when that happened. I was like, man, what the hell is going on? Somebody told me, and I was like, well, shit, okay. Wow.
I know, and I'd be going like, dude. And it was before PSD, PDS, what do you call it?
PTSD.
See, I can't remember. I'm shell shocked. I got PSD from the fucking Germans. I wasn't even in that war. Excuse my language. Sorry, FaceTime. I know. Everybody said, why don't you quit smoking? I said, you didn't grow up where I grew up. I said, blame it on them Germans. My gosh. I go over there when I play in Germany. I cuss every one of them. What? Oh, cussing them all. They don't understand what I'm saying. They go, what? Yeah.
See, I've talked so much.
No, I cuss them in Texan. They have no idea. You hear that, Germans on Facebook? Dee, can I come home tonight?
A cow song. It's really upbeat. It's light.
Oh my! Oh, it's Scott's turn.
No, play one.
It's upbeat. What are you saying? I'm a downer.
It's getting a little crazy.
All right. Well, we're just reminiscing. I'm telling you, this is the reason why I am today. Them Germans.
And their measles.
Yes, and their German measles. I don't want to play the cow song. What's your name?
What?
What's your name?
Whose name?
Yours. It's the Germans. Actually, it's the steroids the doctor gave me yesterday. Oh, here you go. Here's a song about East Texas. No, Scott, it's your turn.
No, go ahead. I was like, that's
Hound dogs barking, bullfrogs croaking, hogs in the porcupine. Six-string shooting, barefoot shoeing on the outskirts of town. Blind lemon moaning by the yellow rose down by the Katy track. Once upon a time, the sun couldn't set on a blues man's back. man preaching, thumbing the word early Sunday morning in church. A congregation, the holy roll to save a sentence in the name of the ghost. Gotta be something in the natural down here, whiskey, wine, and gin. Big mama shaking everything she's got, ain't no man has ever seen. Down in a country town, down in a country town. Back in the pines off Highway 80, half a mile down the old mill road. Shorty be holding the four of a kind with the gold tooth sparkle of a smile. Down and dirty with Nuzzy flirting with her dollar in her eye. Little Mo says she's the daughter of the devil, a voodoo child in disguise. From the midnight hour to the rooster crow, clothespins out on the line. Wife's in working wood stove, burning in the eagle, it does fly. And down by the river with a mason jar, where the all turns to gasoline. May have been fishing in the back alley kitchen, neck bone, potatoes and greens. Down in a country town, down in a country town, down in a country town.
Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you so much. Thank you.
Cool. I like it.
Well, thank you.
I think I talked so much, Randy cut my mic off. Let's try this one. These old bones were sorely hurt when I get up in the evening and shuffle off to work with my shovel in my hands. Drag my soul around with these hounds right beside me. The dirt can't wear me down, 'cause I am an honest man. The devil that you know might be better than the devil you don't. Trouble down the road might be more trouble than you got right now. Now my woman, she is Christian, but I don't mind her cooking. And when she speaks, I listen. She keeps me company. And yes, I heard about it, what they say she done in Tulsa. But I don't go stepping out, odds are good she won't shoot me. The devil that you know might be better than the devil you don't. Trouble down the road might be more trouble than you got right now. Well, these holes in the soles of my boots keep me stepping lightly. The heart and the heavy hand of God keeps me working nightly. The moon's a silver thumbnail floating on the reservoir. I guess I better hightail to see that brakeman's lantern glow. The copperheads are crawling When the leaves begin to tumble, I'll just go about my calling. I got my grubbing hole. The devil that you know might be better than the devil you don't. The trouble down that road, there might be more trouble than you got right now. The devil that you know, he might be better than the devil you don't. Trouble down the road, might be more trouble than you got right now. Thank you. Here comes Guthrie.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get back up here.
Trying to figure out which one. We'll do this one. I wrote this song with Sandy. She did a lot of editing. I think there were like 18 verses or something on this thing.
Yeah.
You want to sing it with him up here?
Plus, there were a couple of like tweaks that,
Yeah.
yeah.
She won't sing this one with me. Some of them she will, but not. The fire from cigarettes lights my way to where I sit, a lonely table against the wall where teardrops and shadows fall. Her guitar's a melody of could have been and what might be. Wilted roses, promises, innocence and carnal kisses. Her voice is dark and tender as a bruise. I drink while Annie sings the blues. If I'm blessed or it's a curse, I hang my heart on every verse. She's honest as the book of Ruth. She finds my eyes and sings my truth. Along the bar, glasses clink, cigarette smoke swirls and sinks. Beneath the lamps where billiards crack, voices rise and fade to black. Once she plays her strings and pays her dues, I drink while Annie sings the blues. Pink houses with their darkened windows, gardens plowed in staggered windrows, drops of blood on broken glass, fallen tears on photographs, last stands and lovers' bones, falls from grace and calls from home. And he just sings on and on and on. Inhale and close my eyes, step beneath these neon skies, smell the steel and gasoline. The pavement feels so hard and clean. Watch her taillights fade to nothing left to lose. Tonight the radio can sing the blues.
Nice guy.
Thank you.
That's awesome. Well, thank y'all. It's been a honor to come down here, and I'm very blessed to do what I do and get away with it. Well, thank you. Y'all are so kind to stay, and that I'm really blessed to thank you for coming here and seeing all of y'all. I want y'all to all be careful going home tonight. Helen Tredway, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey. Hey, Becky Ditto. Love you, girl. Wish you were here. That's my old hairdresser.
Oh, who?
She's on Facebook.
Oh, she's on TV now?
She's on Facebook, yeah,
Oh.
so I thought I'd say hi to her.
Oh, good.
She's a great hairdresser.
All right. Well, hi, what's her name?
Becky. Becky Ditto.
Hello, Becky Ditto. All right, this is a song about East Texas. There's a little place I go down and play in East Texas called the Forge in Ben Wheeler. Has anybody been down to Ben Wheeler?
I've
Yes.
seen you at the Forge.
Yes. I love going down here and playing. I love Sarah and Lisa, and the food is just awesome.
Yeah.
So I wrote this little song about being around in that area. See, it's the whole thing's in D minor.
Okay.
It is dirt and dust, dust and dirt, gasoline and matches.
What's that again?
So dirt and dust, dust and dirt, gasoline and matches. Okay. There's a stray dog in the graveyard, prowling in the midnight. A black cat moaning under full moonlight. And there's a barnyard pimp strutting his stuff before the sun comes up. The two trains are running cold through the cotton belt. Dirt and dust, the dust and dirt, the gasoline and matches. The dirt and dust, the dust and dirt, the gasoline and matches. 7 miles from Needham, back off the highway. You can dig a well for water, heaven's a stone throw away. You can take a ride through the East Texas pines, home of Freddie King. They're sitting in a field, there's a 49 DeVille with a for sale sign in the window. Dirt and dust, dust and dirt, the gasoline matching. The dirt and dust, dust and dirt, yeah, the gasoline matching, alright. gypsy woman on the outskirts of town, wearing Egyptian rings. And Madame Falona knocks on wood, speaks to the dead. And up on a limb is a red-tailed hawk overlooking the river. And there's an old black man on the side of the road selling his chickens. Dirt and dust, dust and dirt, gasoline and matches. Dirt and dust, dust and dirt, gasoline and matches. Sing it, Ellen.
Dust and dirt, dirt and dust, gasoline and matches. Dust and dirt, dirt and dust, gasoline and matches.
Dirt and dust, dust and dirt, gasoline and matches. Alright. Dirt and dust, dust and dirt, gasoline and matches. Alright.
Guthrie Kennard, Scott
Helen,
Fant.
thank y'all. Thank you, Scott. Thank you, Helen. It's been. Thank y'all all for coming out and everything, and please be careful coming home. And it's great to see everybody and again and stuff. And
all you mamas, let your kids and your husband spoil you tomorrow. Don't do anything. No cooking, no dishing, no nothing. You're the queen for the day.
There you go.